Today, a quick video about how to process peaches, fruit, things like that. The problem with growing peaches or any kind of produce is that you get a great bumper crop and it typically comes right at one time. So we have, I don't know, anywhere now about 70 to 80 pounds worth of peaches, and we're trying to process them. So I'm going to show you a couple real quick tips and ideas and thoughts so that you can learn from our experiences and mistakes. Here we go. Here's the wall of peaches. Don't look at those tomatoes. They don't exist. So we've divided our peaches into two areas, and we certainly would like to eat the really good ones, but we're going to call these boiling peaches. Let's pick one out that maybe is just right on the edge. Okay, if you got a little spot like this, not too bad. You can boil that, peel it, slice it up, and we'll put it on trays and freeze it. I'll show you that later. What we're doing now with those that have spots that we're going to cut out is we're making puree, and this will be great for smoothies and all sorts of different things. So I'm going to show you what we're doing here, starting with the cleaning process. Here's some example of some blemished peaches that you probably can't boil. They're just a little too far gone. So what we're going to do is we're going to put them in the water here, clean them up really good, scrub them by hand because the skins are very sensitive. Then we put them on this towel to dry. Then we take them over here. That's our peach residue area. And we're slicing them up, taking off all the bad spots, then putting them in the blender and making peach puree that we can use later. Around here, how many ounces that is, or milliliters or whatever, so you'll know. And I'll also post below where you can get containers like this. So I'll show you what I do. So I basically take the peach, you got a bad spot there, I just take a paring knife and carefully cut off the offending area. And in this case, I'm just going to go with the groove here, right where the peach pit is. Just kind of open it up like that. That side looks pretty good. And then I'll take the seed out. Still got a little bit of seed in there, and I'll just cut out this one piece here that's kind of a little further gone than I like. Throw it in the trash. Slice this up. Take these, throw them in the blender. I try to give a little bit of margin there, so I am sacrificing some good peach, but you don't want to throw away peach, even if it has a bruise like that, because you can cut that out. Probably not good enough to slice up and use as a sliced peach, like I'll show you a little later, but it's quite good enough to cut up and puree. And we leave the skins on, probably a little bit more nutrition, and it's just easier than trying to peel them. That looks like a peach that's pretty darn good looking, and certainly has a lot of sweet, good quality left in it. If you can't get to the peach pit, just cut around it a little bit more, pull out the pit, throw it in the trash, and then put these into a little smaller pieces. Throw those all into the blender. Put the top on, put the blender together like that. So I'm just going to hit pulse, maybe smoothie. Hit smoothie again. So now you've got a lot of good puree there that you can use for a whole bunch of different things. We'll just pour it into the container. Put the cap on, and you're good to go. Here are the ones we're going to slice up and freeze. Clean them off, dry them off, and then we're going to take them over to the stove, plunge them in boiling water for 30 seconds, an ice bath, and then slice them up and put them on trays. So here is the sequence that we've built, the various stations on quartering and freezing the peaches. 30 seconds on the clock. We have boiling water, which we're going to put these peaches in. Once the 30 seconds is over, we use this tool to extract the peaches, put them in the ice bath right here. You'll see all of this in action. Then we have a peeling station, a cutting station. Then we have a drying station. Once it's cut and quartered, we put them on a cookie sheet here so we can put them in the freezer and kind of flash freeze them. Then we'll put them in plastic bags to be used for all sorts of tasty things. Here we go, the process in action. Just gonna gently put the peaches in the boiling water. When all peaches are in the boiling water, we will hit the timer for 30 seconds. Timer, go. And there they are, boiling. This helps take the skin off. Magic hands in action again. He's going to ladle those out. Let's turn the timer off, it's annoying. He's going to gently put those in the ice bath. And once we're into full of production, we'll have peaches here ready to go into here so that we can pull these out, peel, cut, put them on there kind of as a resting position, get a little of the moisture off before we put them on the cookie tray. The cookie tray has plastic wrap on there, and that's just to minimize the amount of cleanup we have to do once the peaches are frozen. Magic hand's in action again. You can see that after you've taken it out of the water bath, it should peel real easy. Then he's going to cut right here and split the peach in half. And then pull it apart. Take the seed out, quarter the peach. Bring that over here to the paper towel and make a nice picture out of it. And then continue to do that for the rest of the peaches in the ice bath. Now that all the peaches are cut, we're going to transfer them to the cookie sheet. And if they're not all perfectly cut, that's okay. And once you've filled up a cookie tray or a pizza tray or whatever kind of tray you have, it's time for the freezer. Put them in the freezer till they're rock solid, or in this case, peach solid. A little more than 2 hours later, and the peaches are just completely frozen. And ready for the next step, and no loss of color at all, which I kind of like about this process. Now you have peaches, all you have to do is bag them up. We freeze things, I know some people can, but for us freezing is just as easy as anything else. You can get a scale and weigh out about 1 pound peaches. That seems to be about right for this bag. One more peach. There you go. Frozen peaches. 2 different ways to preserve a big crop of peaches, either in the puree form or on a tray frozen in a bigger, chunkier form, and we put them in bags. These are great for smoothies, cakes, ice cream, whatever you can think of. And oh, by the way, I'll post below a link to some great recipes on Andre's Recipes where you can see all sorts of fantastic peach concoctions that you can try on your own. Thumbs up and comments, always appreciated. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in gardening, home recipes, home repairs, designs of all kinds, making and breaking stuff, I even do costumes, cosplay, and props. Check out my channel and please subscribe, because you never know what you're gonna see.